Hey guys, it's Frank, and this time I'm going to talk to you about my high school years. Man, was I cool. I had all the ladies coming up to me and they're like, Frankie, will you please stay away from me? You're such a dork. And I'm like, ladies, just back up, because I am not going to date you. So, the freshman year, got called a dork. All the jocks walked around like they were big, but I was just one of those guys who just like to sit back, read, and do nothing. Because really, I couldn't do much besides read. Same with the sophomore year. Got made fun of. People started calling me nicknames like, hey, there's Train Track Mouth Frank, and I'm like, guys, you gotta think of a better nickname than that. So they just started calling me Freckle Face Frank and Four Eyes, which I thought was pretty cool. But of course, they thought it was hilarious, just walking around making fun of me and stuff. And I'm like, guys, I am too cool for you. So you may not come this close to me and start laughing at me. Yeah, I told them off. Got beat up after school, but it was still all worth it. Then came junior year. And everybody in the school knew what that meant. Prom. And I had all the ladies coming up to me. They were like, Frankie, please take me to prom. Please, Frank, please, you're such a man. And I'm like, ladies, you just back up, because I don't want to go with you. I'm too cool for you, too hot for you, and you are just ugly, little missy, so just back up. So, I had to go to my mom for advice. I'm like, Mama, who do you think I should take to the prom? She's like, why don't you take your little old mama, Frank? I'd love to go to the prom with you, big boy. And I'm like, Mom, that wouldn't be a bad idea if they could fit you through the double doors, because you are a wide lady. So, I thought of a few more ladies, and then this sexy girl hit me. Her name was Edith. She used to sit in the back of the class and just pick her nose, twirl her hair, grind her teeth so obnoxiously. Everybody made fun of her, but of course, I thought she was pretty hot myself, considering. But when I went up to her, she's like, I don't know, Frank. I really wasn't planning on going to the prom this year. And I'm like, baby, if you go with Frank, you are guaranteed to have a good time. She's like, oh, okay, I guess, as long as I don't get made fun of. And I'm like, then it looks like we're going together. I will pick you up at 7:01, since I like to be fashionably late. So, picked her up, drove to the prom, walked in the doors. Everybody was making fun of me. They're all like, hey, Frank and Edith, what dorks. Two losers together. Loser love. And I'm like, guys, you can look, but you may not touch Frank. And I looked over at Edith, and she was about to cry. She's like, Frank, I didn't want to get made fun of. And I'm like, Edith, you are with the Frankinator, so you are guaranteed to have a good time. And so her night was completely ruined. But man, did I have a good time. Because I kind of got knocked up on punch. It was pretty crazy. So then came senior year. And you know what that meant? It was time for me to try out for the football team. Man, was I excited, because I knew I'd make it. And I did. Not only did I make the team, but I sat on the bench, right next to a couple of studs named Jack and Drew. Which, I was better than them. And obviously I was cooler than them. But I couldn't figure out why I wasn't starting. Just because I couldn't pass, run, throw, kick. I was wondering, why couldn't coach find a spot for me? And then it kind of hit me. I couldn't do any of those things, so where would he put me? So I just sat on the bench the whole year. Things were pretty cool. All the ladies were like, Frank, you're such a dork. Hey, you sat on the bench just like we all thought. I'm like, back up. Don't talk to me like that. I'm Frank. So yeah, I got made fun of. And I tried out for the basketball and baseball team too. Didn't make those either. So, after football, I was just laid back, cool, normal Frank. So, that's how my high school pretty much went. Then, yeah, it was just pretty boring. I mean, besides all the ladies coming after me, I was like, just the normal dork. Which, I mean, dork to me was a pretty cool word. So, anyway, guys, I think it's about time for me to go.
What are you doing?
Nothing, Edith, why?
Why are you on the microphone?
I don't know.
Are you making a video?
Am I not allowed to be on the microphone?
You're not allowed to be on the microphone.
I gotta go, guys, bye.